You're here because you need a fresh take on a corporate video. I get it. That About Us video has been done to death. Today I've got 7 next level, totally fresh ideas for your next corporate video project. Some of these are in terms of content. Some of them are about technique. Whatever it is, they're new ideas. Let's dig into it. Number 7 is a two-way conversation with the audience. In this video, the talent talks directly to the camera and a narrator talks right back to them.
So you, save lives?
Yeah, that's what we do.
The execution on this one is super easy. You write the script out ahead of time, and then on set while you're shooting, you have a producer or someone else off camera saying what will be the narrator's lines, so the on-camera talent can respond in a really natural way. Then after the shoot, you actually have the voice actor record the actual voiceover, and then you put it all together in post. Your team will love shooting this type of video. It's really fun, and it comes out so great. Number 6 is a challenge video. Have 2 of your employees go head to head to complete a challenge related to your field. We recently did this with one of our clients. They're a wine retailer, and we had 2 of their wine experts go head to head on a blind taste test and try to guess which wine was which. This is so great because it'll show the expertise of your staff, it'll highlight some products for you, and it keeps viewers watching to the very end because they want to see who wins. It's a commercial that's actually fun to watch, which is hard to come by, so I love a challenge video. Now, if you're enjoying this video, before I get to my next one, make sure you let me know. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you never miss a future upload. All right, let's move on to number 5. My number 5 idea is a slow-mo effect. This is a very cool special effect that you can execute on a shoestring budget. You have your talent moving in slow motion, but talking in real speed. It's an effect you often see in music videos, but not often in the corporate video world. I just did a whole video about how to achieve this effect step by step. I will link to it down in the description and right up here. Number 4 is a listicle video. Do people like listicle videos? Well, you're watching one right now, so I'm gonna say yes. Listicles are great because they're easy to execute, they work for any business, and their structure keeps people watching to the end. Here's some ideas for you. If you're a personal injury attorney, you could count down the 5 most important things to do after a car accident. If you're a nail salon, you could make your top 10 predictions for nail styles for this current year. They really work with any business, and if you structure them like a countdown, it keeps people watching to the end because they want to know what the number 1 piece of information is. My number 3 idea for you is to make a mini TV show. Take the idea of a half-hour TV show you might see, let's say on HGTV, and compress it into like a 3-minute segment that keeps viewers watching to the end. We did this with a construction company in our area that had 2 weeks to do a major makeover on a huge restaurant near us. And so we documented the whole process so people could see what it looked like before and what the finished result was. Now, how do you make this type of video successful? 1, you need some sort of host to kind of explain what's going on and what the limitations and parameters of whatever the situation is. You need to highlight challenges throughout the process to kind of build that suspense. And then you need to show the big payoff at the end. Now, of course, we did this, like I said, with a construction company and a makeover, but this could apply to a lot of different businesses. For instance, if you're a plastic surgeon, you could document the journey of a patient who is having a procedure. So you see what they look like before, you talk about what the possible, outcomes or complications could be, and then you reveal the transformation at the end. It could also work in another way, like let's say you're a web design company. So the content is what the client's needs are, and then maybe you're showing like the team meeting about coming up with ideas for this website, thinking about all the challenges and components that have to go into it, and then you reveal what the website looked like at the end. This could work for so many different businesses if you're willing to think a little bit outside the box. My number 2 corporate video idea for you is myth busting. Make a fact or fiction video and settle some arguments. I love this idea because you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. For instance, if you're an accountant, you could talk about some tax myths. For instance, the exotic dancer who allegedly got a tax deduction on her breast implants. Is that story true? Or you could set up like a whole scientific experiment. Let's say you're a florist and you're trying hacks to make floral arrangements last longer. It could be very scientific, just like the Mythbusters show. I love this idea because it's super shareable content. But what I really love is my number 1 idea for your next corporate video, and you actually already saw me do it in this video. It's to move your call to action to the middle of your video. You know the call to action where you throw up your phone number or your website and you ask people to reach out to you to find out more about your services. You can actually stick that right in the middle of the video. You saw me do that when I asked you to subscribe. You can reiterate that call to action again at the end, of course. You know, all of my video ideas are designed to keep people watching to the end, but just in case they don't, there's no harm in slipping that in right in the middle like you saw me do. But I am going to say it here again at the end. If you like this video, let me know. Hit that subscribe button. Drop some comments down below. I read them all. Thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I'll see you again.